Today I'm up here in Wigan and I'm coming to the home of Tom Plum to seek out cowboys. You can always tell a cowboy by what's in his tool bag. So we're going to knock on the door now of Tom Plum and see what tools he have in his tool bag for May 2017. I hope he's at home. Hello Clive, how you doing buddy? Oh right, you've come to look at my tool bag. Right, tell you what, I'll just bring it in for you. Put this away. Let's go and have a look at it. Right, best thing to do is to throw everything out here and we'll take a look how it's coming out. Right, I'll move my tea out the way because there's not so much room on this countertop. And as you know, in the building trade, Clive, things don't shift much in the tools direction. Everything's pretty simple, nothing much changes, shit still rolls downhill and plumbers still have rubbish in there. So this is my fine tools department. You know, I can look in here for a Stanley blade or a spur nut, an olive, a small drill, stuff like that. Stuff that lies at the bottom of the tool bag and you lose. So we've got grips, spanners, more spanners, more spanners. These are basin wrenches. If I go changing taps, the half-inch nuts vary, so if this doesn't fit them, this will. If them doesn't fit them, I've got another one somewhere. I can't find it at the minute, I'll bring it out in a minute. The spur axle, there's all at the bottom. Level, axle, wire cutters. Always handy. The hammer, when all else fails, the hammer is a must. This is a new addition. This is what Plumber Boy sent me. And a ratchet pipe cutter. Very handy indeed. This cuts everything from 22mm. It might go up to 28. I've never tried it on 28, but it'll definitely do 28 all the way down to 8mm. A little handy light. That's the fluorescent light. It's as bright as anything. Oh, a little spotlight. It takes 3 batteries, which are chargeable, so that's always handy. Being chargeable batteries, you're not running off buying batteries out. And I've got a spur set in my car, so if they bugger up, I've got another set there. Pipe cutter, power gloves, always essential power gloves because you never know what your hands are going into. More spanners. These are, I think I put these on my forum. Nice cheap spanner, wide jaw, and that jaw will turn round, so it makes a bit of a pipe grip type of thing. Although I've not used that much, but those tools are very handy indeed. We're going in small spaces. But there's another one somewhere. A full collection of screwdrivers. This is the one I couldn't find. This is another tap spanner. It's adjustable. Turn it one way, turn it the other way, so you can undo and tighten nuts. Armour. Another little handy spanner, screwdrivers. There's a little more handy one. That's the same as the big one. You can turn that round. You know, although I haven't found a use for that as the same as the other one. But that spanner is very handy indeed for getting in tight spaces. They're only a couple of quid off eBay. Of course, I never go anywhere without cutters, pipe slices, pipe cutters, other farmer, no screwdrivers, handy knife. Every plumber needs a knife. There's a well, that needs changing now, look how rusty that is. And at the other end we have a sharp blade. These are illegal to have if you're not using them as a tool. You know, if you was walking down the street going out for a drink with that and you found that in your company, you'd be looking for some time inside. Here's another handy tool that plumber boy gave me this as well, for cleaning pipe or cleaning fittings. You put that inside your fitting, give it a whiz, or that side of your pipe, whiz it. There's a little bit of that if you're in a corner, but very handy indeed for cleaning up old pipe. I also have a pipe spring. If I'm too lazy to go to the van for a pipe bender, I'll use a pipe string. Enough said about that, Clive. That's got you in some trouble, I can bet, hasn't it? Inappropriation of whoever. Always essential is a good tape measure, a good wideband tape measure, one that you can stretch it out without it going clink and falling all over the place. Always handy. More screwdrivers. This is another handy tool that I found on eBay. It was only a couple of quid for getting all of them where your fingers, you can't get your fingers in, you can get those in and get a good purchase on whatever it is you're pulling at. PTFE always at the bottom. Big cutters, we rarely use them when the pipe slice is about, but they do have the uses from time to time. More pipe cutters. Another tape. It's always handy having two tapes because you'll lose one. This one is not a broad tape, but as you can see, if you're trying to do a big measurement, that bends like that. No good, really useless. But if you've lost your big tape, another tape's always handy. Rad spanners. They screw the tail in your rad spanner. This one's got 2 or 3 options. Always handy. Most of the tools I have in my bag are tools that I'm using all the time. These things at the bottom of the stuff you don't use all the time, but they're always handy. Mole grips. They're like the plumber's third hand. You can squeeze something together, hold it there, while you go for a cup of tea. So this is the May 2017 update. These are another tool that you'll need essentially when you're changing kitchen taps. There are 3 sizes, I believe. I might have 4 sizes. Yeah, I've got 4 sizes. Only that end I've squashed up to use as something. I can't remember what I needed that for, but it got me out of the mire. I warmed it up and I smashed it to pieces, and it was I think it was like a big screwdriver in there. So there's not much difference in tools. You know, the same old stuff, screwdrivers and more screwdrivers and fancy screwdrivers. This one sprays out, so it's a big one. It's a bit of a gimmick really. I don't use that much. I buy gimmick tools. Dumpy drivers, I have a couple of them. One's a Phillips, one's a spade end. There's your tool for taking off F2O fittings. There's another little dumpy screwdriver. Pencils, always have pencils. You always need pencils. You put them behind your ear and you lose them or they snap. And then I have another pouch here that I keep spanners in. I keep it at the side. And when I need little spanners, I pull it out. And all my little spanners are in there. is a pair of scissors. You'll lose count of the time you need a pair of scissors, and then if you've not got one, you've not got one. So, well, I think that's about all I have an interest. There's a spare blade for me saw. A couple of washers, fibre washers, I keep tucked in there. So, that's the update on my bag. I'll put these back in my bag now, put them back in the car, and we'll go to the next job. So, what do you think about that then, Clive?
There's no arguing with that, Tom. That's a tradesman's tool bag. Thank you very much.